Hi, I'm Elly Gwyn and I am the Goddess of Grub. I help you get fast, easy, healthy meals on the table in minutes using meal planning. We've got our baggies in front of us today. You remember all about those times where I say I use baggies instead of bowls? Well, you're going to see it today. We are going to be making 10 meals for the freezer. I've got my whole gang here. Say hi, everybody. Woo! Hi. So we are going to actually show you how we put these meals together. And then what I'm going to do is make one of the meals so that we can all taste it. And it's hickory grilled rodeo chicken. Say that 5 times fast. So join us when we come back and I will show you how it's done. Welcome back to the Grub Club, and we are at freezer meal heaven today. I've got my A-team here, Alicia and Annette.
Hi.
I'm thinking of the Grubette.
Yeah,
You are
Grubette.
the Grubette.
That's kind of fun, right?
Yeah, sounds very Disney.
So I'm going to explain how a freezer meal works and why we do it. And then we're going to be asking some questions of our amazing guests today. Thank you all for being here. So freezer meal. Some of you have done them, some of you have not. But what you're going to do is you have your little sheet in front of you. And yep, that's it. And then you're going to follow it, what you're supposed to add to your bags. So you've already prepped some bags with some meat.
With what?
Bag number
Meat
one.
and veggies.
Here's my bag number one.
Yep. And then what you want to do, you guys, is you want to actually fold your baggie down like this, because that'll really help you not slop all over the top of it. So if you fold that down, it'll work a little bit better. And apparently Alicia doesn't remember how to cut an onion, so I'll be helping her do that.
Didn't you see me almost cut my nail off last time?
Yeah, we need
totally
show
did.
number one to make sure that we can remember how to cut the onion.
I just wanted to show everybody else again how to do it.
Yeah.
So
Thank you for doing that, Alicia.
Yeah. So there's some shared ingredients in the middle, you guys. So if you need something to complete your meal, chances are it's in the middle of the counter for you. And you're going to follow that right down the line.
We got our instruction sheet.
As it is.
Dry ingredients,
Yep.
wet ingredients. We do the dry ingredients first or the wet ingredients first?
You just follow it right across.
Right across.
So you've got your pre-prepped bags. You're going to put your dry and your wet ingredients in, and that is all there is to it. And then you're going to close it up, and you're going to just mush it all around like that.
Massage time.
Yeah. And then you're going to put your label on it, because I've got instruction labels. So it tells you exactly how to cook this without even having to pull out the recipe. So how amazing is that?
So Elle, we move fast through these shows and there's a lot that's going on, so I want to recap if that's okay, because I know I'm big picture and a lot of other people are too. So a freezer meal workshop is 10 meals and you buy the meat ahead of time and you've got what, like 20 or 30 different freezer meals that you can choose from?
At least.
At least. So you pick the freezer meal that you want, you give them the instructions and the grocery list.
Yes.
They go and purchase these items, prep the meat, and then you can get your friends together, or they can just order this stuff and do it on their own.
Yes.
Okay.
And they can email me and tell me which one they want to do. I can send out a list of that. You can pick whatever you want. So a lot of times we have people that have special dietary restrictions. So we'll have a paleo friendly, we have vegetarian.
Grilling.
Well, even
Grilling
for me,
for the
my
summertime.
husband, there's a lot of chicken breast, and my husband can't eat the chicken breast, so I just substitute
won't.
boneless,
Love it.
Eat it.
boneless, skinless chicken thighs. But the other thing is you can modify it, because I double my freezer meals because they're designed for like 4 people. But I have like 5 kids. So that doesn't work, and 4 of them are teenagers. So I double mine, and just when it says 2 pounds of meat, I go 4 pounds of meat. But then there's some people, like Connor, who is doing it by himself, and he's just bringing it down to like a 1 to 2 person serving.
Yeah, you can do that. I think Connor decided not to because he wanted all the good stuff.
I wanted to just do everything.
And
at one
Connor's
fell
our
swoop.
token male. I love having you here, Connor. Thank you.
Thanks for having me.
And you're an ex-Marine to boot. So ladies, if you don't want to do this, send your husbands. It'll be fine. I promise I will feed them beer and I'll make it fun for them. No problem. So Connor is going to be, Connor's also a vegetarian, which is also very cool.
Indeed.
Connor, why did you decide to become vegetarian?
Well, after I got back from the service, Ellie, I felt a little desensitized to life in general. So I wanted to do something to kind of bring me back in touch with life and kind of its connectiveness. And being a vegetarian really helped with that. And I've also been really health conscious, and it's just been a fun journey, and I feel great doing it, and I can't imagine going back now.
Awesome. And Connor is also a massage therapist, so he's into
My
that
massage
kind of-
therapist, and he's ridiculously amazing.
He's into that natural, and that's the thing. Freezer meals can be for convenience, they can be for health, they can be for economic value. You're talking about probably $3 a serving, and that's your Wild Tree products and your meat. So you're going to order your Wild Tree products, and they're going to be here waiting for you, just like Annette has a set here. And then what happens, I email you the grocery list, you pick up your groceries, and then you bring your bags all prepped, and it tells you exactly what goes in each bag. So bag number 1, it'll say so many pounds of meat, it'll say veggies, whatever. So you just follow that right along. It's super easy to do.
But they don't have to, right? I mean, it's awesome to get your friends together, have some wine, do this together. But if they wanted to do the freezer meals, they could order it from you and do a couple at a time.
Yeah.
If they wanted to.
Yep, absolutely. So
And
you,
I have some friends that do that, but they're like, you know, I got a bunch of kids, I'm just gonna stay home, and I'm just gonna dedicate 2 hours for doing it. Me, personally, I hate to cook, but I love friends and I love wine, so let's just put it all together and get my...
she loves wine? That's so shocking. I've never, I didn't know that.
onion steak.
Yeah. So what we're doing is we're just actually drinking wine, and this is what you do. You just kind of talk and have fun and put your meals together, and then when you're done, you get to go home with 10 meals, and it's awesome.
And you pull them out of the freezer after
out.
a long day, and you say, not only is Elly the goddess of grub, she's my favorite person on the face of the planet because dinner's done in 10 minutes.
Not done. Dinner's done and good, because my kids are like, wow,
And
the meals
healthy.
have been really good
It's
lately.
yummy. It's yummy. And the thing is with Wild Tree, you can't mess it up. I always say that all the time. Don't I say
That's
that,
true.
you guys? I'm like, you
Yeah.
cannot screw it up.
That's true.
So I don't care if you put in the wrong seasoning or whatever. It's
Too
gonna-
much, too little.
Yeah.
It's gonna taste good. It really is. The only thing you want to really try to measure, Alicia, because I know how she is, you want to really try to measure grapeseed oil because it cooks up to 420 degrees without burning. So what that means is it actually stays in your pan longer, and so you don't need as much. So a tablespoon actually will do your entire meal, which is kind of awesome. And so what I'm going to do at the end, we are actually going to make a hickory grilled rodeo chicken. And I'm going to throw that on the grill, and then we're going to taste that when we, but that is some of the things that they are making here tonight. So I just wanted to show you what that meal would look like and how it tastes. And we'll be back with more freezer meal heaven.
Hello, I'm Marianne Takis. I'm a certified Christian life coach and the owner of Coaching Women for Life. As a mom who's experienced a catastrophic illness with one of her children, I understand what it's like to face significant challenges. It's my goal to come alongside women who are feeling stuck or overwhelmed to help them find clear direction and to discover hope. Contact me at my website, coachingwomenforlife.com, by phone at 419-304-0432, and be sure to like us on Facebook.
Over 12,000 financial advisors. Over $700 billion in assets under care.
Just move this away.
How did Edward Jones get so big?
Could you teach our kids that trick?
By not acting that way.
Okay, last quarter.
It's how Edward Jones makes sense of investing.
Cleaning your gutters can be dangerous. Take it from Marty.
For 30 years, I've been climbing up that ladder, cleaning out those gutters. One time, I leaned the ladder up there, and the feet were on the deck. The deck was a little wet. Next thing I know, the ladder kicks out, and I'm hanging by the gutter, and I start yelling for help. After that occurrence, I called Gutter Helmet.
Call Gutter Helmet for an estimate. 419-475-0000. Get Gutter Helmet today, and you'll never clean your gutters again.
Keeping you out of the gutter with a gutter helmet. Every day, Fast Signs helps businesses with their visual communications. We ask the right questions, which makes your facility safe and more efficient. We recommend smart solutions, and people get where they're going. We bring new ideas and help you build your business. Fast Signs offers more than signs and graphics. We're innovators, planners, and designers, and we're more than ready to help. For more information or to request a consultation, visit fastsigns.com.
Welcome back to the Grub Club. We're still in freezer meal heaven here, and I'm going to ask these girls what their challenge in the kitchen is, because we all have them, and I keep forgetting sometimes that not everybody knows how to cook.
We're not
and
as
do all these
awesome
things.
as you are in the kitchen.
And I forget. Okay. So I know Kristen over here is pregnant, and so I think you're doing this for time and convenience.
Yes, time and convenience. With 4 kids and a 5th on the way, it's very difficult to find time after work or even after taking care of the kids at home to get dinner planned for the family. This is very convenient. It helps with the time, and once the baby comes, I'm doing this for Adam so he can defrost this. He has no instructions.
Easy peasy.
He's got the instructions right here.
No excuses.
No excuses. He can get dinner on the table, and
it's foolproof, it's blonde proof, it's everything proof.
Ellie got me a couple of freezer meals for my maternity leave when I had the baby, so that was
couple. 10.
Yeah, you did give me a couple. It's
10, woman.
Like a couple after a baby. So
you're like, where'd they all go?
Yeah, I know, but it's the most amazing thing to have them out. So
yeah. Well, and I have a little tip for you, because Kristen is actually making a freezer meal for the grill, and so she's going to need some tomato paste for her meal. So what you can do is you open your tomato paste, you use what you need. Now I buy the bigger cans because it's cheaper. So if you buy the bigger cans, you can get more for your money. And then what you do is you take a tablespoon and you just put them all in a little ice cube tray like this. And so then anytime that you need a tablespoon of tomato paste, they just pop out like that. You put them in a freezer bag and you're all good to go. And then you can just pull them out whenever you want to. And I do it all the time when I make spaghetti sauce, all the time, because I always need 2 tablespoons. You can do them in 2 tablespoons or 1 tablespoon, whatever, it doesn't matter.
I think that's great because so many people have ice makers now, and so they're like, what do I do with these ice cube trays? I love the idea. They're like, you could do many different options.
Nice little frozen cubes, and you, like I said, just throw them in a Ziploc bag, and away you go.
Great idea.
Awesome. So that's my tip of the day. So, and I want to ask Kim over here too, what her challenge is. I know, Kim, you're a personal trainer, and you do that for a living, so you're kind of busy running around. I know you're going to school, you have a lot going on, girl. So what is, I know you like to cook too, so what is your biggest
Well, I
thing?
love to cook, and so this makes it so easy for me, and every time I serve it to my husband, and I'm newlywed, just a year married, I say to him, this is another one of Elly's meals, and he says, "You are freaking genius." And I don't know if he means Elly or me, but
probably me.
Obviously Elly. But everything is nutritious and it's easy, and then you do make it gluten-free for me because I'm also gluten-free, and so that's very important that I stay gluten-free. So Elly's very good about making sure that whatever I'm using keeps me on that gluten-free diet.
And I swear to you, I did not do this on purpose. I'm vegetarian, a gluten-free. I'm serious. I just said, hey, we're having a freezer meal. Who wants to join in? And this is what happened.
Okay,
so it happens all the time.
Question.
Yes.
There is something in red. What am I supposed to do with the something in red? The 4 tablespoons of molasses. Is that
goes
yes?
in the bag.
Goes in the bag. Is it optional? Or?
No.
Okay. It goes in.
No. It's just the instructions say orange is for wet ingredients and green is for wild tree ingredients. It's just explain the
color-coded. Have molasses?
Color-coded. I have molasses, and I know it's somewhere around here. Here it is. Ta-da! Molasses. Yes.
Just used honey and brown sugar instead of molasses. Is that all right?
Yeah, you can do whatever combo you want. So if you know your flavors and you know how to cook and you can combine some things to make it, again, cannot screw it up. Right?
Like I just put a tablespoon of something instead of a teaspoon. You cannot screw this up.
Oops. You'll just have a little extra flavor, that's all. There's nothing wrong with that.
I just love the flavor aspects of it though, because that's my biggest challenge in the kitchen is like I can put meat on the grill, or I can put meat in the oven, but like what do I put on it? I have no idea about the spices. And so Elly just
grab one.
Just tells me, okay, add this spice, this spice, this spice. These freezer meals are heaven because I don't have to stress over the meals anymore. I just pull them out of the freezer and it's all done and they taste amazing.
So Elly, how much are these about a cost per serving? And then, you know, if somebody wanted to do 10 meals, how much is it going to cost them for your freezer meal pack on average?
If you're doing 10 meals, serving 4 people, you're looking at about maybe $75 for the meat and $75 for the products. So $150 is kind of average
for 10 meals.
Yeah, and so you can buy in bulk and you can do the meat yourself, or you can go to your local butcher and they will do the meat for you. So we are going to come back and we've got some more people to talk to and we're going to have some more fun making meals.
Every day, Fast Signs helps businesses with their visual communications. We ask the right questions, which makes your facility safe and more efficient. We recommend smart solutions, and people get where they're going. We bring new ideas and help you build your business. Fast Signs offers more than signs and graphics. We're innovators, planners, and designers, and we're more than ready to help. For more information or to request a consultation, visit fastsigns.com.
Over 12,000 financial advisors. Over $700 billion in assets under care.
Let me just move this away.
How did Edward Jones get so big?
Could you teach our kids that trick?
By not acting that way.
Okay, last quarter.
It's how Edward Jones makes sense of investing.
Cleaning your gutters can be dangerous. Take it from Marty.
For 30 years, I've been climbing up that ladder, cleaning out those gutters. One time, I leaned the ladder up there, and the feet were on the deck. The deck was a little wet. Next thing I know, the ladder kicks out, and I'm hanging by the gutter, and I start yelling for help. After that occurrence, I called Gutter Helmet.
Call Gutter Helmet for an estimate. 419-475-0000. Get Gutter Helmet today, and you'll never clean your gutters again.
Keeping you out of the gutter with a gutter helmet.
Hello, I'm Mary Ann Takis. I'm a certified Christian life coach and the owner of Coaching Women for Life. As a mom who's experienced a catastrophic illness with one of her children, I understand what it's like to face significant challenges. It's my goal to come alongside women who are feeling stuck or overwhelmed to help them find clear direction and to discover hope. Contact me at my website, coachingwomenforlife.com, by phone at 419-304-0432, and be sure to like us on Facebook.
All right, here we are, and I'm going to get some of this hickory grilled rodeo chicken on the grill. So what's gone in here is 2 tablespoons of hickory grapeseed oil. Yes, we have hickory and bacon and butter and garlic. We have lots of different flavors. And then 2 tablespoons of rodeo rub, and then a teaspoon of our rancher rub. Now remember, I love that rancher rub because it's only 170 milligrams of sodium, and salt is 560. So it's a great alternative, and it has a great flavor to it also. And so I wanted everyone to meet Shannon, and Shannon is a full-time working mom of how many kids? 3? Yes, she got 3 girls.
5 and 4.
So, and I know you actually you don't mind cooking at all. And
I don't mind. It's just a prep, and it's just knowing. This is probably my 4th workshop, maybe.
Yeah,
3 or 4.
Yeah.
And they're great, and that saves so much time because I don't worry when I come home at 6 o'clock. I got dinner covered. When you come at 6 and go, what's going to go on the table? Then it's a free for all, right? Then it's
Organized
not a
chaos.
good. Well, it's not a good healthy meal, anyways. And
Right.
so, like, and all my kids are very active in sports and dance and all that, and they need good stuff. So this is perfect.
Awesome. And do you work from home, right?
I do.
Yeah. So, and she's Shannon is our social media guru, so that's what she does at her house. And as you all remember, Alicia does life and business coaching with Heels Coaching, and Annette does Arbonne, botanically based skincare. So I'm going to go put this on the grill, and when we come back, we're going to have a little taste test. And you know, when you're doing this, you can just throw some asparagus on the grill, some potatoes in the oven,
Or corn like we did last week.
Yeah, you can put anything on there. So it makes a great healthy meal for about $4 if you're adding your sides in. For $4 a serving is actually pretty good. You can't
Pretty darn good.
Can't even go to Subway for that, right?
Yep.
No, you can't.
All right, so I'm gonna throw this on the grill and be right back.
My Favorite Gardener is a full-service landscape company serving Northwest Ohio and Southeast Michigan since 2004. Design, installation, and maintenance, both commercial and residential, with over 25 years experience in the area. Hardscapes, including patios, walkways, retaining walls, fire pits, anything you can dream. Greenscape installation and maintenance include pruning of trees, shrubs, and perennials. We offer a long-term, low-maintenance solution for getting the garden of your dreams. My Favorite Gardener, 419-690-1026, offering practical and affordable solutions for your outdoor spaces.
Now is a great time to look at your lawn and decide it's time to make it look fantastic. Simply Green Lawn Service is a locally owned company that specializes in lawn care, with lawn fertilization, all phosphorus free, to crabgrass and weed control, grub control, and aeration, all part of the Simple Green program. 419-697-LAWN is the call to make any time of the year. Simply Green Lawn Services. Continental Office, 419-350-5529, is Toledo's go-to for creating great workspaces. Now, we are dedicated to improving the quality of life in your workspace, pairing your space with your brand, philosophy, missions, and goals. Continental Office is a proud sponsor of Northwestern Ohio High School Athletics.
So remember I said we were making that hickory grilled rodeo rib chicken, and we have put it on the grill, and that's all there is to it. You take it out of the freezer bag, throw it on the grill, good to go. So girls,
It looks good.
bon appetit. Isn't that good? Isn't that great? I know.
That's incredible.
I know.
Excellent.
So speaking of biting, as I'm chewing, what was that soccer player that
Suarez.
bit someone?
Third time.
What a boob.
3 times.
That's
somebody.
I mean, it's like, okay, one time thinking, okay, maybe it was an accident. 2 times, okay, you're on the edge. 3 times, you're done.
That's
3
called,
times.
No, that's called anger management.
Yeah.
That's what that's called.
Well, my son did tell me, they're like, well, they said he does have some anger issues. I'm like, you think?
Wow.
There's a program for that.
Yeah. 3 times you're doing it on purpose, okay?
Connor said what? Mike Tyson would be.
Oh, Mike Tyson's jealous of this
Yeah,
dude.
yeah. Unbelievable.
Well, and he's like, I didn't know you could go for the shoulders too, let alone just the ear. I mean, what body parts can we go after?
Let me turn you into Van Gogh. Okay. Yeah, so we all had, he is totally
boob of the week.
So cheers to that.
Cheers to Suarez.
Boobies, there you go.
Boob of the week.
And so we all have, most of us have children here. And we all had those issues where about 2, they started biting people, hitting people, whatever. My daughter, I know I'm going to tell you, y'all are going to think I'm a bad parent, but I bit her back. And you know what? She never did it again. That was it. So, do you guys, did you have any biting stories?
Well,
You're not yet.
I'm not there yet. I'm excited to hear all of these other stories. Mine's 9 months, so tell me what you do.
Yeah.
No, mine was if they bite, they go in timeout. Now, mind you, I had one child that went in timeout and he'd do handstands in timeout.
But
I'm
he
like,
went
as
in timeout.
long as you're in
Apparently he was
timeout-
having fun in timeout.
Well, how long did he go in timeout?
It's for a minute for the age.
Yeah. A minute for the age. Is that what you did too?
That's what
Super
she
nanny.
did.
Super nanny. Minute for the age.
Joe Frost.
I was a mother years before Super Nanny. Minute for the age
was long before Super
Yeah, but yeah, the first one's tough. You put them back because they run out, because they're 2. But after
so follow through, women follow through.
And it's a corner. You got to put them in a corner that's really like shameful.
Shameful corner.
I don't want to know.
I have a shameful corner.
What's a shameful corner? Like pick a part in your house. Mine is by the back door where no one wants to be, and you can't see anybody else. You can't socialize. You can't do handstands. You can't do anything.
And that's where the coats are hanging and the shoes.
It's like, who wants to stand there? Nobody. I don't want to be Shannon Tommy.
What about you?
For me, my oldest, Tyler, and he's gonna love that I said that. He was a biter, and it was hot sauce.
Ooh, hot sauce.
I did do that.
And
I would rather be bit back than be given hot sauce.
To this day, though, he loves spicy hot food. So I like to think that I helped that along.
You probably did.
Enhanced his palate.
Yeah, absolutely.
There you go. Kristen, what about you?
I bit him back.
Good. See? Woo! United. If I could high five you, I would. Virtual high five.
She can't with her stomach.
I know. I can't either, but that's okay. Yeah, that was awesome. So lots of different. And Connor doesn't have children yet.
No.
He will. He's dating a really cute girl.
So I'm rewarded.
There's some possibilities there.
With lots of good food.
Well, now I at least have options. So if timeout in the shameful corner doesn't work, I've got hot sauce and biting back.
There you go.
Good
You got the gamut, right?
Good to have options.
They'll be good to go.
Never heard of the shameful corner.
Something always works, though.
Yeah.
It just depends on what your kid's personality
Well, I think
is.
it's consistency and
and it depends on your kid's personality too.
See, I got 10 meals tonight and amazing parenting advice.
Right.
And wine.
And wine. And food of the week.
Win, win, win.
Win, win, win. Win, win, win. I love that. Yeah, exactly. So join us next week, and we are going to have some more amazing recipes.
And a guest.
And a guest. We'll be having a life coach, kind of what Alicia does. Marianne Takas will be on with us, and
she's amazing.
She'll be weighing in on all the good Boob of the Week topics. So join us then. We'll see you next week.
Don't forget, you're your first guy here. You have to talk about having your first guy.
Don't forget, send your men, because we've got our first token male of Connor, and also a vegetarian. You rock, Connor. I love it.
It was awesome.
See?
Yeah.
And you get to drink wine. Yeah, mix with the girls. That's not so bad.
We got parenting advice, and you got some girl advice. Right?
I'm walking out a better man.
I love it.
Good answer.
See that, ladies? Send your men to the freezer meal.
We can take care of them and make them better men.
We'll work on it, okay? That's all we can promise. We can't promise miracles. Just
We'll work on it.
Yeah, exactly. So
cheers.
Yep, cheers, girls. Thanks for another great episode of the Grub Club.
Cheers
Thank
to
you
our
all.
team.
Thank you for my group of wonderful
freezer meal
participants. And we will see you next week with Marianne Takas and more Boob of the Week.
Cheers.
Cheers.